Right now at 4 o'clock, within the last hour, as we mentioned, Governor Pritzker announced the National Guard has been requested here in Chicago. Political reporter Mary Ann Ahern live for us at the governor's office she was just there at the press conference with more of the details that we heard today. Mary Ann.
Good afternoon to you. Yes, just stepping outside of the governor's press conference. And this really is the next level of federal intervention, just 24 hours after Chicago witnessed agents walking down the magnificent, what they've called the Magnificent Mile, River North, the Gold Coast, some of them carrying rifles, and of course, now requesting federal troops to Chicago. For weeks, the tensions have increased with Border Patrol agents arriving in the suburbs first, and then yesterday, what we saw downtown streets. The White House Press Secretary and Border Patrol Chief Greg Bovino posted on social media today, quote, Trump vows Border Patrol agents will take no nonsense as feds march into downtown Chicago. The governor and the mayor responded to this new step to send troops to Chicago to protect ICE personnel and facilities just moments ago.
Meanwhile, ICE's chief offender, Gregory Bovino, has been leading the disruption and causing mayhem while he gleefully poses for photo ops and TikTok videos.
By the time this is over, there will be hundreds of millions of dollars of taxpayer dollars wasted in settlements related to the excessive use of force and the unconstitutional actions of this administration. So again, let's make this very clear. This is not about public safety. This is not even about immigration. This is a continuation of the Trump administration's war on the poor. They have cut food assistance, they have cut Medicaid, they have cut violence prevention funding. They have made life harder and more dangerous for poor and working people across this country.
We have reached out to the Illinois National Guard, to other federal agencies to see what the timeline of all of this will be. And there are published reports that the National Guard here in Illinois says that they are aware of the request. However, so far there are no official orders. Governor Pritzker as well says to the White House, quote, stay out of Chicago, quote, you are not helping us. He also adds that he has visited various neighborhoods in the last couple of weeks, and he has not received one request for federal intervention. Of course, this is a developing story. We're going to have much more on it as we work this story all throughout the afternoon. Reporting live from the governor's office, Mary Ann Ahern, NBC 5 News.
Mary Ann, I was also struck during this press conference with the fact that Governor Pritzker is once again asking the people of the city and the state to get out their cameras and record and narrate. What does this mean? What do you think this is saying what do you think the governor's trying to extend to the citizenry?
Well, actually, it was the public that told us yesterday on Sunday afternoon that they saw the agents walking along the Mag Mile. So those were the first reporters of what was going on. So if there are people that are able to see what's happening, they want to know what actually is going on there and to see it and record it. When they talk about 100 federal troops, we're trying to ask the question, of course, clarify that. Is a troop one person, or are troops many people? Could this be many more agents, not just 100 agents coming to Chicago? Lots of questions still, and the last couple of things that the governor had to say while I was still in the room is a lot of it's unclear because there is no communication between the Illinois officials and the White House officials, and that, therefore, is a big problem.
All right, I know we'll be checking back in with you the rest of this evening. Thank you so much, Mary Ann. We appreciate it. We'll see you soon.